And for the second attempt, if the student scored 7, 5 is first, 7 is second. Final graded attempt, 7 points. Highest grade, 7 points. Lowest grade, 5 points. First graded attempt, 5 points. Average, 5 plus 7, 2, 6. This is for multiple attempts feature. Specify which attempts result or grade the student takes. Clarify this part. Usually, single attempt is used. Second point, plagiarism or safe sign tool. 5 points. The average of 5 plus 7 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. If 2 attempts are given, specify which result or grade the student takes. Usually, the single attempt option is used. The second point is about plagiarism tools like SafeSign, which check assignments for plagiarism. It checks if content is copied from classmates, the internet, or university databases. If you provided 2 attempts, specify which attempts result or grade the student will take. Usually the single attempt option is used. The second point is about plagiarism tools like SafeSign, which check assignments for plagiarism. It checks if content is copied from classmates, the internet, or university databases. This tool determines that. Enable the plagiarism check to activate this tool. Activate it before submission. If not activated before submission, the tool won't work even if you log in later. It's a tool to check the submitted assignments for plagiarism. It checks if the student took this content from other sources, whether they copied from a classmate, from the internet, or from the university's database, where there might be existing research. This tool checks that for you. To activate this tool, you must enable the plagiarism check for the submitted assignments. You need to activate it before the students submit their assignment. If you didn't activate this tool before the students submitted their assignments, then once they submit, the tool won't be active and won't work. Even if you log in after the students have submitted their attempts and try to change the settings, it still won't work. It's important that you understand and specify this tool before the students submit their files, research, or assignments. This part needs to be clear for you. To activate this tool, you must enable the plagiarism check. Activate it before students submit. Changing settings later won't work. Specify this tool before students submit files. Submission details and options are available. Grading display is fine. Now, about availability. Set availability from 22nd to 27th. Changing settings won't work. Activate this tool before submissions. This must be clear. Submission options are available. These options are fine as is. Grading display is fine. Now, availability. Availability is set from 22nd to 27th. Due date is separate. Assignment available from 22nd. After that, the details of submission are shown, including submission options, which are fine as they are. The grading display is also fine. Now, about availability. I want it set from today, the 22nd, until the 27th. Students can submit assignments during this period. The due date is separate. We set when the assignment is available from the 22nd. Moving on, availability is from the 22nd to the 27th. Students have this period to submit, but the due date is different. We set display after for availability from the 22nd to the 27th. Specify display after and display until. Let's set it for today, the 2nd, and specify the time, like 5 p.m. The availability itself is open from the 22nd to the 27th. The students can submit their assignments from the 22nd to the 27th, but the due date is something different that we talked about. So here we set something called display after, meaning when will the assignment be available? It will be available starting from the 22nd. Now until the 27th, we come here to specify the display after and the display until. Let's say we set it for today, the 2nd, and we specify the time. We can say, for example, at 5 p.m. or in the morning, depending on what we decide. Let's say 5 p.m. or we can say, let's not make it 5. So until the 27th, we come here to specify the display after and the display until. Let's say today is the 2nd and we set the time. We can say, for example, at 5 p.m. or in the morning, depending on what we decide. Let's say 5 p.m. or we can say, let's not make it 5. For example, the time here is 4. We come here and specify, for example, the 7th day. The 7th day is until 11:59. Then we press the send button. This is it. So we've set up and adjusted all the assignment settings. We click the submit button. As you can see, what will happen? You'll find that the assignment is available. The assignment is here, right? It's available. Now, in case I notice a problem or an error or something I want to change in the assignment, what should I do? In that case, click on this circle on the left of the assignment. Click on it and choose the word edit so I can go back to the page I was on a little while ago, which is the assignment assignment creation page to make the changes I want. When I click on edit, it will open the assignment creation page where the assignment name is, along with the instructions, the due date, the possible points, and the submission details, whether it's individual or the number of attempts, and checking the submitted assignments, as you can see. Then I can start making my adjustments. Now, if you notice, what time is it now? In this case, click on this circle that has an easy mark on the left of the assignment. Click on it and choose the word edit so that I can start entering again on the page that I was on a while ago, which is the assignment creation page, so that I can go back to the modification that I want. Click on the word edit and it will open the assignment creation page, which has the assignment name, the instructions, the due date, the possible points, and the submission details, whether it's individual or the number of attempts, and checking the submitted assignments, as you can see. Then I can start making my adjustments. Now, if you notice, what time is it now? It was 5 o'clock, as I mentioned. The time is now 5 o'clock, as I mentioned. So if I come here and say, no, I want this assignment to start at 5 o'clock, or 5 o'clock, in my submission, what do you notice, everyone? You'll notice, everyone, that it says here what? It added something new here. It's called availability. He tells me that this item has been hidden from the students, meaning that the students will not see it now. Students see it at 5. They see it at the set time. At 5:03, it's empty. At 5, the assignment link is available. They can complete the assignment. At 5, I enter as a student. A new student accesses the course. Assignments for May 22 would appear at 5. If I change it to 4, it shows up then. When the clock hits 5, they will find this section available, this link, which is the assignment link. They can click on the link and complete the assignment without any problem. This is regarding the assignment. It's 5 p.m. I'm entering as a student. This is a student account. They will enter the course. A new student will come in and access the course. When they go to the assignments for May 22nd that we created, will the student find anything? No, they won't find anything because the assignment link won't show up until 5 p.m. since I set it to appear today at 5. Now, if I change it and want this assignment to show up from 4 p.m., I want it to show up not from 5 but from 4. When the student comes in and clicks on assignments, they will find the assignment available. The link is there. And they will go to the assignments for May 22 that we created. Will the student find anything? No, they won't find anything. Why? Because the assignment link won't show up until 5 o'clock, since I set it to appear today at 5. Now, if I come here and change it and say I want this assignment to show up from 4 o'clock, so I come from here and say I want it to show up not from 5 but from 4. So when the student comes in and clicks on assignments, they will find the assignment available. The link is there. They can click here and start submitting their assignment just like you see. But for now, we were only agreeing on one, right? Now, when we look at the screen with the names, yes, the screen with the names, the screen is now showing the names. And I said I wanted to show not from 5 o'clock, but from 4 o'clock. So when the student comes in and clicks on assignments, they will find the assignment available. The link is there. They can easily click here and start submitting their assignment, just like you see right now. But for now, we were only agreeing on one. Right. Now, when we look at the screen with the names, yes, the screen with the names. The screen is now indeed showing the names. I'm going to switch now and go to the assignment. So we have created the assignment. When you go to the grading center, for any assignment or test you create, just go to the grading center after you create it. All right? Let's just refresh a bit, and then you can go to the last column. See here the last column. Move the bottom scroll bar left with the mouse. You'll find there is a column named First Assignment. This part is important. Notice 2 small dashes. See them? These 2 small dashes mean? It means no student attempt yet. When a student says, I completed the assignment, and you check their profile in the grading center, seeing 2 dashes means no attempt. Notice 2 grades here. What do they mean? What will you notice? You'll notice that there are 2 small dashes. Do you see them? These 2 small dashes mean what? It means that there hasn't been any attempt from the student yet. So when a student says, I completed the assignment, and you go into the student's profile and check the attempt in the grading center, and you see these 2 dashes, it means the student hasn't made any attempt at all. Now, if you notice, there are 2 grades here. So here I have 2 grades. What do these 2 grades mean? Of course, these 2 grades are in the test. Here in the test, the student made an attempt and got 2 points. Now there's something else here in the assignment, which is the means of clarifying the symbol. This orange symbol indicates a grade. And you entered the student's profile and looked at the attempt, and when you checked in the grading center, you found these 2 dashes. These two dashes mean that the student hasn't made an attempt at all. Now, if you notice, there are 2 grades here. So what do these 2 grades mean? So, these 2 grades in the test mean that the student made an attempt and scored 2 points. Now, there's something else here in the assignment, which is the means of clarifying the symbol. This orange symbol indicates a grade,